week. If you're new, I'm Tim Fortescue, an IFS trained practitioner specializing in religious trauma, but IFS has been transformative for me and just really passionate about sharing it to the world in general. And so grateful for this community. As we go throughout our time, if you have questions, whether you're watching a recording or the live, put them in the chat and I'll do my best to engage with those questions throughout the week. And know that you can always send me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com. If you want to dive deeper into your parts work journey and journey with others, check out the Faithfully Growing community. And you can do that at exploreifs.com, clicking the top banner. And always grateful for any donations. I have a nonprofit aspect of my coaching practice that helps keep this healing work and things like this accessible. And you can donate at exploreifs.com/give. Today, just going to talk just a bit about understanding our parts with a little more curiosity. And so let's just ground ourselves and we'll go into a meditation in a bit, but just take a couple breaths and just land in this space. And today, just going to talk a bit about why we have parts and begin relating with them to them with a little more curiosity. And this is a good reminder for me to know that you are not, I'm not my parts work. We have parts, and every part is formed for a reason. They're part of this inner team and they help us. And when they get extreme, whether they be more proactive, those managers, or reactive, those firefighters, they often carry burdens that are tied to the past and they're just trying to protect, but they don't know that we're older and they're likely younger and things are different now. And they often carry these burdens or beliefs that were necessary at the time, but aren't so much necessary now. And they can even be harmful, some of those maladaptive strategies at times. But they're no bad parts, they're doing their best. And so these may be some check in questions that may be helpful for you this week. Which parts show up most often in your day to day life? What do they believe they're protecting you from? And I'll guide you through this a little bit in our check in and in our meditation. And another question, can you begin to thank them for trying to help, even if their strategies are hard and may not be as effective now? They're doing the best that they can. Some common reactions to our parts are frustration, shame, avoidance, and these are likely other parts that are reacting because everything's a polarization. Uh, and in IFS, we move away from judgment to more curiosity, practicing curiosity and gratitude, naming the part and asking it, how long have you been doing your job? Maybe thanking it for its effort. And so let me do this closing reflection and then I'll lead us in a 10-minute or so meditation. And thanks so much for that thumbs up and welcome, Lynn, if you're here. So grateful for the community we're developing here. Uh, but what changes when you and I meet our parts with curiosity instead of criticism? And it's always good to remind ourselves that we're strong. We're strong enough to witness what our parts carry. So let's spend a little time witnessing right now. And begin by finding a comfortable position. Gently close your eyes or soften your gaze. Allow yourself to arrive here. Take a few deep breaths, letting your inhale gently expand your chest and your exhale settle you more deeply into the moment. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw unclench, and let yourself feel supported. And begin to turn inward. And as you turn your attention inward, you might ask yourself, which part shows up most in my daily life, or which part is present right now? Just notice and see if a part comes into awareness. No need to force, no need to search too hard. Just notice who's here. And when a part comes forward, take a moment to acknowledge it and be aware too that if you're saying, oh, there's no part coming forward, there may be a part that really wants a part to show up. Make that your attention, or give that your attention and make it your intention. And gently ask, what do you want me to know? And just listen and go with what arises. You may have those analyzing or thinking parts. See if they could soften back and just witness for a bit. Another question that may be helpful: what are you afraid would happen if you didn't do what you do? What are you protecting me from? Just notice any thoughts, images, feelings, or sensations that arise. And just see what else. We're not going any deeper here. We just want to engage with this part that's come forward a little bit. See what else before we begin to close. And if it feels right, spend some time thanking this part for its courage and coming forward today. Even if its strategies feel harsh or exhausting sometimes, see if you can offer it some appreciation for its positive intentions. You might say something like, thank you for working so hard to protect me. I see you. I'm listening. Let this moment be one of connection, not fixing. And if you can honestly say it, let the part know you'll check in again. And if it would like you to do that sooner rather than later, maybe let it know when. And I encourage you to each week bring your journal to these sessions and jot down those parts that show up. This part doesn't need to go away, it belongs, but it's not alone. Doesn't mean it has to grow up either. Could it trust you to lead just a little more? You can talk about that with it when you check in again if it'd like. Just let it know one final time that you see it, that you're aware of it. Then, when it feels complete there, expand your awareness to those parts that may have softened back and witnessed. Thank them for their courage to soften. Maybe take note of them. Let them know you can spend some time with them too if they'd like that. Then you can slowly bring your attention back to the present moment, to your breath. Take another inhale gently and exhale slowly. When you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and toes, feel your seat beneath you, and open your eyes if they were closed. See if you can carry, and I'll do my best to do it too, just a little bit of this curiosity, the spirit of curiosity and gratitude with you as you move into the rest of life. Thanks so much for meeting me here. And I'll hang around for a bit. Thanks for those 3 thumbs up. If you haven't already, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Share with others too that you think may find it helpful. Yeah, I really appreciate those hearts and those thumbs up. Do you have any questions or comments? I'll wait just a few more seconds before I sign off, but always love learning right alongside of you. Curious too if you're new or where you're joining from. Just fascinated by, yeah, we get people from all over the world here and also do this on Insight Timer at half past the hour. And you can always meet me there too. All right. Well, so grateful for this community here. Head over to exploreifs.com if you'd like, and you can find more about me and my practice. You can also join the Faithfully Growing community. It's just $9 a month, and it gives you an opportunity to connect with others on this parts work journey and some resources. And send me an email to tim@faithfullygrowing.com if you have questions. But join me next week if you can, and be well. Take care of yourself, take care of your parts, and I'll try to do that too.